Yes.
Just a minute. My lords, before I draw my lord's attention to my lords, the rule under challenge.
Yes.
Yesterday, my lords, if my lord would recollect, my lords,
Yes.
I had given the background of the matter, my lord. The background relates, my lord, that these petitioners.
Let us have Rule 2 and Rule 9, 8.2 and 8.9.
My lords, page.
Rule 8.2.
Oh, correct, my lord, correct. Page 83, my lord. The relevant portion is at page 84.
Yes.
This is the rule under challenge, my lord.
Yes.
They say, my lord, that इस संवर्ग में नियुक्ति होने के लिए अर्हता निम्नवत होगी. We had challenge clause 2 and 3. इस हेतु अभियंत्रण में डिप्लोमा अथवा समकक्ष योग्यताधारी होना आवश्यक है. चयन हेतु तकनीकी योग्यता अर्हता. Then, my lords, fourth line, this डिप्लोमाधारी अथवा समकक्ष. In the crux of the matter, my lord, we are just objecting to a fact that for the appointment to the post of an junior engineer, only diploma holders could not be appointed.
Yes.
Even the degree holders, which is an higher qualification, can be considered for that post, my lord. This is the crux of the entire issue. This is what we have challenged. Now, before I draw, my lords, to what all other facts, my lord, only the background of the matter would be relevant for the present. My lords, in 2019, an advertisement was issued.
Yes.
My lords, in 2019, my lords, an advertisement 1 of 19 was issued.
Yes.
We are appointees of, my lord, 2014 and earlier, my lord.
Yes.
We were appointed being degree holders to the post of junior engineers where the diploma is the criteria now.
Yes.
At that point of time, the criteria was degree or diploma, my lord.
Yes.
In 2015, they come up with the rules,
Yes.
which says that yes, it will be only diploma.
Yes.
2017, my lord, again 2015 rules modified, my lord, but the same diploma. So
Yes.
far as we were concerned, that remained. Now, my lords, when the advertisement is issued, we challenge the rule 2017 as well as the advertisement,
Yes.
whereby, my lords, the basic qualification for the appointment of junior engineer was diploma. Now, my lord, will kindly see, my lord, the order passed when our writ application was filed.
Yes.
This is at page 67.
Yes.
The last two lines would be relevant, my lord, at page 67. In the meanwhile, process for selection may carry on, but the result shall not be declared without leave of the court. This was the order passed. Now, my lords, so many applications came challenging the advertisement, and that led, my lord, the state government to withdraw so far as the advertisement, and as well as they requested the honorable benches, my lord, that they are making certain modification or rectification, they are coming with the new rules.
Right.
In view of that aspect, my lord will kindly see the last order. Our case was listed. They prayed for the same, and my lord, the relevant portion starts from page 92 to 93.
We are afraid, Ms. Nirvikar, we would not like to go into the back. You tell us, why do you challenge?
Now, my lords.
Why do you question
now let me,
page 2?
my lords, I think I have already finished, my lord. I just wanted to give the background.
That's right.
Now, my lords, I had the liberty that since they are withdrawing, my lords, so we can challenge it subsequent, my lords, the rule. Now we have challenged the subsequent rules because that rules remained one and the same.
Yes.
And my controversy with respect to diploma and degree remained the same. We challenge the rules with further more prayers, my lord.
Yes.
Now what we are saying, we say, my lord, that the rules my lord, so far as diploma, since we are degree holders and higher qualification, therefore we say that it presupposes the basic qualification, my lord, the lower qualification. This is in view of also the decisions which are there, my lords, very celebrated decisions.
If it were a case akin to a person having a graduation degree and the basic qualification being matriculation,
My lord.
perhaps you would have been justified in saying so. These are two different things. Of course,
my
diplomat...
lords, I will establish, my lord, why am I saying this? I am saying this on the pretext of the fact, my lord will kindly see. My lord, kindly see my supplementary application. Why am I...
It's a higher degree. Any other qualification which is similar to that, that perhaps they could have said, but where it's not necessary that a diploma holder will.
Is it a fact we don't know that a diploma holder could also, is that the only way to do your graduation?
No, my lords, it's not like that. But that can also be one of the method, my lord. This is what I have brought on record by way of supplementary.
Yes.
And it is only on that pretext because similarly situated issue was, my lord, considered by the honorable bench, my lord, before this matter was considered. And the same was dismissed, my lord. I had brought that order before the honorable bench, my lord. The honorable, my lord, the Justice Mr. Parsati was there. So, my lord, I mentioned this fact that so far as my case is concerned, even we are degree holders, but we are from the same stream and therefore we can be considered and appointed on the post of the, my lord's junior engineer. How do we say this? We have brought certain documents on record so far as, my lord, my supplementary affidavit is concerned. They say, my lord, that historically, my lords, the AICT, they have given that multiple entry has been always been there in the diploma and undergraduate levels of engineering and technology. These are the developments which took place. I am just drawing attention to annexure P11, page 10 of the supplementary affidavit, my lord, of the petitioner, whereby there is mentioned, my lord, that what would be the entry level and what would be the exit level. And thereby, my lords, it has been mentioned that if a person who has held diploma second year, what would be the, my lords, what certificate would he get? He would be said to be a candidate exit with 10+2 with diploma or vocation. So it will be called vocational course. Now in the same field, if somebody has, my lord, got, my lord, page 10, my lord, because that would suffice, my lord, my submission. So, my lord, in the similar, if my lord will see column 7, I am just giving an example, not going in detail of the facts. If a final year of UG degree, then it is said Btech UG degree honors. So it is likewise, my lord, that one who has done only diploma in 2 years, then what would be the degree? If one has done for 3 years, what would be the degree? And more so, even if we forego it for a while, my lord, to be more specific and precise, my lord, what is the, how the vacancies are filled, that is very important. How the vacancies are filled, my lord, this has been mentioned at page, my lord will kindly see.
The difficulty is that with this new rule,
My lord.
the amendment in the rule,
My lord.
the space for you to operate is highly cramped.
No, my lord. My lord, that is true, my lord. The crampness is everywhere in Bihar, my lord, wherever we go. That is another aspect. Yes. Now, my lord will kindly see page 27. We have to fight in that crampness, my lord. We have no other option. I have not given another fact, my lord, which I will be drawing my lord's attention, but at the present page 27. My lords, here 62% of the post of assistant engineer basic grade of the service shall be filled up by the competitive examination conducted by the commission through direct recruitment. The validity of the merit list shall be for 1 year with effect from the date of receipt of the recommendation. Now, the clause 2 says, my lord, 10% of the post of assistant engineer of the service shall be filled up by the promotion from junior engineers who have completed 5 years of regular service. So, my lord, he is getting assistant engineer who is the degree holders, my lord. Now, 28% of the post shall be filled up from junior engineers holding diploma degree. So the assistant engineer is the promotional post of the diploma holders, my lord. This is in view of the Bihar Sarkar rule. And now, my lords, I'll just cite two judgments, my lord, for my lords to consideration. One is, my lord, 2010, volume 15, SCC. नहीं दिया, याद नहीं तो कल तो दिया हुआ, कल दिलाया.
Read out the relevant paragraph.
नहीं.
Read out the relevant paragraph. You have not given the list. What do they?
Yesterday it was given. They presumed that it is done. It is no doubt true, my lord. It is 2010, volume 15, SCC. I am mentioning, my lord. 2010,
volume
15, SCC, whereby in paragraph 7. It is, my lord, it starts with page 596. I am reading paragraph 7 only, my lord.
Yes.
It is no doubt true. As
IRMS Nirvikar, if you ever cite a case henceforth,
my lord,
please have 2 copies photostated.
No, my lord,
Just a minute. Giving of list is something different. I am asking you for something else.
Very well.
Why do you want us to strain our arms
Very
with
well.
handling of the books?
I have got,
you can have it photostated,
my
give 2 copies to us
I'll-
and 2 copies to the
my
council.
lords, I'll take care from next time, my lord.
All right. Yes, read out.
I'll take. The High Court is also just 596.
You would not have been disrupted in your argument if you had brought photocopies of the judgments. We accept photocopies.
Since it is falling
Yes.
from first time, my lord, I'll certainly take care from next time,
Yes.
my lord. In paragraph 7, my lord would see,
Yes.
it is no doubt true as stated by the High Court that when a qualification has been set out under the relevant rules, the same cannot be any manner whittled down and a different qualification cannot be adopted.
Whom are you arguing for? You're challenging the validity.
Yes.
The opening line.
Correct.
The opening line doesn't
Correct.
conform to your
I
logic.
want to bring to the notice of the Honorable Court both parts, my lord, but what has been decided
Yes.
is
All right.
also important.
All right.
The High Court is also justified in stating that the higher qualification must clearly indicate or presuppose the acquisition of the lower qualification prescribed for that post in order to attract that the part of the rule to the effect that such of those higher qualification which presupposes the acquisition of the lower qualification prescribed for the post shall also be sufficient for the post. Now, my lords, if a person has acquired higher qualification in the same faculty, such qualification can certainly be stated as presupposes the acquisition of the lower qualification prescribed for the post. Now, my lords, apart from this, Lord, this is what I am submitting. As I have read the rules, there are promotional posts, my lord, through which the degree holders are appointed directly on the post of assistant engineer. I have read right now the rules which goes to show that once, my lord, once how the promotion takes place, 62%, 10%, and that promotion after the appointment. So it, my lord, I am saying it is in the same field. Therefore, it presupposes, now, my lord, the presupposes the lower qualification. Apart from this, my lord, only one judgment, my lord, which I would like to show, because this is the latest, and thereafter, my lord, dealing with all the, my lords, the other cases, which my friend and others have been citing. That has been, my lord, taken note of in this judgment. And thereafter, my lord, will kindly see 2021, volume 16, SCC, page 340.
Read.
340. I'm really feeling very sorry, my lords. I thought that this would have been, was given, my junior friends also thought that it has been given yesterday.
Read by the time.
And by that time, my lords, I'll be reading it. Because now I am reading paragraph 2 of this judgment, whereby the similar issue was there before the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord. Whether a degree, this is the question which has been formulated in paragraph 2, whether a degree in electrical engineer, electrical and electronics engineering is technically a higher qualification than a diploma in that discipline, and whether degree holders are eligible for appointment to the post of junior engineers electrical under the relevant recruitment rules is the issue that falls for decision of these appeals arising out of a common judgment of the Himachal Pradesh High Court. So, my lord, exactly the similar issue we have. Now, my lord, I am drawing my lord's attention to paragraph 32 and 33 and 34. I am just reading because, my lord, paragraph 33 says, my lord, that this court is conscious that the issue in question is whether the minimum qualification of a diploma in electrical or electronics engineer or other prescribed qualification includes a degree in that discipline. However, the rules have to be considered as a whole, so viewed the two sub-quotas are, which I have read, my lord, 62%, 10%, exactly it has been quoted. 5% enabling above diploma holders who have acquired degree qualification during service as junior engineer. And clause 2 says 5% enabling among those who hold degree before joining as junior engineers. So, my lord, after this it has been held, the later two conclusively establishes that what the rule-making authority undoubtedly had in mind was that degree holders too could complete for the position of JEs as individuals holding equivalent or higher qualification. If such interpretations were not given, there would be no meaning in 5% sub-quota set apart for those who were degree holders before joining as junior engineers in terms of the recruitment rules as existing. So, my lord, my submission is that exactly in the similar circumstances, which I have read the rules, my lord will take note of again at page 27, that how the supplementary affidavit, page 27, my lord.
Yes.
And then one more paragraph, I'll just finish it off, my lord, paragraph 39. It says, yet of material significance is of the fact that the higher post of assistant engineer, next in hierarchy to junior engineers, has nearly 2/3, 64% of promotional quota. We have 62% here, my lord. Amongst these individuals, those who held degrees before appointment as junior engineers are entitled for consideration in a separate and distinct sub-quota provided they function as a junior engineer continuously for a prescribed period. This salient aspect cannot be overlooked if only shows the intent of the rule makers not to exclude the degree holders from consideration for the lower post of junior engineer. So, my lord, my case is exactly, my lord, covered by this decision, my lord, and this decision has been cited not in one, but my lord, Puneet Sharma is a very celebrated judgment, my lord. So, I am covered with the entire aspect. Now, my lords, I think, my lord, if any query is there, I will, my lord, assist my lord. But one development, my lord, which I would like to bring to the notice. Now, my lords, while I was giving the history of it, I just skipped one line. My lords, all those successful candidates pursuant to my order into my writ, my lords, in my writ, my lord, the order of preparation of a panel, those all successful candidates, although the list was not published, but they may be aware of, or whatever was the reason, they challenged that, my lord, before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Time and again, I don't feel good reminding you that we are not hearing an appeal. We are not hearing a writ
petition. There is a development which
you have made your
argument.
It's better you rest your argument to this.
They will mention.
That's a thing which you have given sufficient thing to chew the cud for. All right. Yes, Mr. Advocate. Yes, Mr. AG.
My lord, the petitioners are claiming that minimum qualification of diploma should either be construed as including degree also, or alternatively degree should also be considered.
That's not her argument. Let us put it in the correct perspective. She says that a diplomate is a person with a lower qualification, and I am with a higher qualification. If I want to appear in an examination where the minimum degree required is diploma, then I don't think I should be non-suited. That's her argument. You have not misread it. You have not misconstrued it. Agreed. So only for the reason. But question is that we are not discussing that. We are discussing the validity of the rule and the amendment
That's
thereof.
right.
You have to tell us
My
this.
lordships, this very question came up for consideration before division bench of this honorable court. I have given the citation.
And from next time onwards, this is a request to the learned counsel. Let's have the photocopies of the judgments, whichever is cited. It's so very convenient. Mr. Avinash Srivastava, you have that? Thank you. Now this entitles you to be heard if you are appearing for the intervener whose application is not even listed.
No, his application has been allowed.
Yeah, it has been allowed. Otherwise also you are entitled, but for this we would have entitled you, we would have asked you to argue. Yes.
However, might be some problem or not, because the learned advocate general is referring to the judgment which is cited.
Doesn't matter, we'll find out. We'll find out. Yes.
2019 volume 1 PSJR page 718.
Yes.
This was the precise question.
The paging paragraph. Paragraph.
Paragraph 35 onwards, my lord. Mr. Abhinav has argued.
Yes.
Apart from this, we find force in submission of so and so. Namely, the diploma holders on taking a stand that courses and curriculum are different of diploma and degree courses. There is a clear assertion in para 5 to 9 of the affidavit in support of intervener's application about distinction between two courses and to which no plausible response has been given by respondent petitioner, so as to demonstrate that by virtue of character and nature of course, a diploma in engineering was necessarily subsumed in qualification of a degree in engineering. In the absence of any such material brought forward, we find that the single judge could not have arrived at the conclusion that a degree in engineering, electrical engineering being a higher qualification automatically subsumed a diploma in electrical. This assumption of the single judge does not find support from any material brought on record so as to clinchingly establish that nature of courses pursued in diploma engineering would necessarily be included in degree courses and that they have been pursued by respondent petitioners. As an assumption of fact has to be on objective material and not on mere presumption. Even otherwise, such a presumption can be made on analysis by an expert body. It can be said that a person who is possessing qualification of masters in electrical engineering may subsume in it a degree of bachelor engineering being as inline qualification, but the same cannot necessarily concluded in respect of a diploma course, inasmuch as the degree course is not an inline higher qualification of diploma. For admission in an engineering degree course, one has to undergo a different test as compared to for an admission in diploma course. Even the minimum qualifications for entry in the courses are different. The category of diploma courses, which is of 3 years, is naturally a lesser qualification with a different curriculum as compared to that of a 4-year degree course. But to conclude that the same course is also included in degree course may not be correct unless it is established by way of an objective and empirical analysis. For this, material has to be brought on record, and in the instant case, in absence of any such material, in spite of an objection taken by diploma holders, through their intervener application, respondent petitioners have failed to successfully rebut the same. On the legal issue advanced, the judgments have been cited at the bar and have also been considered by the single judge and would clearly demonstrate main plank of argument of the respondent.
Yes, anything else?
In the end, my lordships, it is held that degree holders cannot be considered as possessed of, my lord, eligibility as a diploma holder only on the ground that it is a higher qualification. The division bench has clearly held that it is not an inline.
I would just like to
He is
reply.
not completed.
I have kindly see for a moment, my lord, my assertion in the counter affidavit, para 11.
Yes.
Para 11 onwards, 2-3 paragraphs I will place. It is submitted that there are large number of job opportunities for degree holders, including that of assistant engineers, which cannot be availed by diploma holders. Those who hold the qualification of diploma remain confined in their opportunities of employment by way of direct recruitment to the post of junior engineer only. And if the degree holders are also included, the same would amount to denying a level playing field, keeping in view the large number of unemployed diploma holders who are waiting for employment. It is submitted further that qualification of degree in civil engineering and diploma in civil engineering are different as their courses and curriculum are different. Category of diploma holders, which is of 3 years, is naturally a lesser qualification with a different curriculum as compared to that of 4-year degree course. For admission in engineering degree course, one has to undergo different tests as compared to for an admission in diploma course. Even the minimum qualification for entry in the courses are different. A person who is possessing a qualification of Masters in Engineering may subsume it degree of Bachelor in Civil Engineering being an inline qualification, but the same cannot be necessarily concluded in respect of diploma. So, my lordships, there are good and valid reasons why this qualification has been restricted to, my lord, only diploma holders and not, my lord. So far, my friend's argument that after a certain number of years of experience, a degree holder, my lord, is eligible to be promoted as an assistant engineer. That cannot be, my lord, a ground for invalidity, particularly when Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, says that deciding eligibility is the prerogative of the employer, unless it is shown to be, my lord, in conflict with any law or so unreasonable and arbitrary. In this regard, I would be relying, my lords, there are a number of judgments. I don't want to, my lord, unnecessarily refer to various judgments, but it will suffice to cite 2019, volume 2, SCC, page 404, para 26 and
citation.
para 26 and 27 may kindly be noticed.
इसका ऐसे भी Functionality. In the sense of
I missed to bring to my Lord's notice the judgment by division bench, which I cited just now, was taken before Honorable Supreme Court. And the special legal...
You cited this decision which you just read,
Yes,
of Justice A.P. Shahi and Arjun. Yes,
That was
and that was affirmed.
This is the order.
Yes. Yes, so they say that many things have to be taken into account, especially the functionality of the
That's
post. Apart from level playing field, the functionality and therefore the domain of the recruiting agency.
An assistant engineer, my lord, will have at least half a dozen junior engineers support, as his subordinate. And that assistant engineer, my lord, cannot be a direct recruit diploma holder. A diploma holder will become an assistant engineer provided he renders, my lord, requisite number of years of service and acquires experience.
Yes.
And also qualification of AMI.
That's right.
That qualification is an equivalent qualification of Bachelor of Engineering. Not only, my lord, experience.
All right, all right. Anything else?
No, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Interviewer.
May your lordship please, my lord. By and large, my lord, the
After the formation of motor accident tribunal, there is no court available to file my
pension application that we have filed. Very briefly, my lord, although majority of the things have already been covered. However, my lord, first issue was that the syllabus, the course structure is completely different, my lord. And second, my lord, is that although Btech or BE is considered to be a higher qualification, my lord, it is not an inline qualification, which is to mean, my lord,
Yes.
that for the purposes of getting admitted,
Yes.
in an undergraduate engineering course, my lord, a candidate is required to possess at least intermediate qualification, that is 10+2, my lord. And only after that, my lord, the person in question is admitted into the engineering courses at graduate level. Insofar as the diplomate courses, my lord, are concerned, so far as diploma courses are concerned, the candidates are admitted right after matriculation, after 10th examination itself, my lord. The argument on behalf of the degree holders that some of the diploma holders, my lord, are allowed a lateral entry into the Btech courses from second year onwards, my lord. In my most respectful submission, my lord, does not make it an inline qualification. It is not an inline qualification. Although, my lord, it is not directly applicable. That judgment, my lord, takes care of primarily majority of the issues which are being sought to be raised here again. There was a similar issue, my lord, which was before the Honorable Supreme Court in respect of DLED, Diploma in Elementary Education and B.Ed courses, my lord. The course structure, my lord, alone has been examined by the Honorable Supreme Court. This is Devesh Sharma versus Union of India. I might not be citing it, my lord, but only for the purposes of the analogy that has been drawn by the Honorable Supreme Court.
That analogy would be important. Why
My
don't
lord.
you cite it?
Unfortunately, my lord, this
Well,
one.
do it today.
I'll be submitting it, my lord. That analogy, I'll just place it.
This is also reported.
My lord, this is a report. I'll just place, my lord, para 31, and after that I'll be passing it. I'll just read for my lord's kind consideration.
Yes.
The sequence of events show that what started as an exercise for consideration of B.Ed qualified candidates and teachers for primary classes in central schools was expanded to include all primary schools throughout the country. The apparent reasoning given is that B.Ed qualified candidates are better suited for appointment as teachers in primary schools as they have higher qualifications. Higher qualifications are within courts, my lord. And as such, they should be appointed as teachers in all primary schools. Another reason for doing this is the dearth of qualified TET candidates. The figures given in the meeting suggest that only 6% to 16% of the candidates who appear in TET examination qualify the test. The suggestion appears to be that the inclusion of B.Ed candidates, the number of TET qualified candidates would increase. But This logic does not hold good when B.Ed as a qualification has not passed the basic pedagogical threshold for teaching primary classes. We have already examined this aspect in great detail. B.Ed is not a qualification for teaching a primary level of classes, much less a better or higher qualification in context of primary classes. This finding is self-evident in the very admission of NCTE, which mandates that all B.Ed qualified candidates...
You cite it.
My Lord, I'll
Give the copy. Yes.
And lastly, my Lord, we have limited opportunities of employment.
That he has said.
Lords, before I also forget mentioning one fact, my Lord. The diploma holders, we are not being accepted on the post of diploma because we are degree holders. And we are not being considered on the post of assistant engineer for one reason, because we have worked on contract for so many years on the post of junior engineer, and therefore our the services extended to the government for so many long years is not being considered as junior engineer for the post of assistant engineer.
You can agitate.
So we go at both the places.
No. MS Nirvikar, we quite appreciate, we have sympathies for you. You having a higher qualification, you are being shut out from the employment opportunities of a particular kind. Yes. But then that you can agitate in a different forum and not
Lords, I will
not question the validity of the rules.
My Lord, I am very sure about one fact, my Lord. Yes. I am assisting only with 2 lines, my Lord. Whatever judgments has been cited by now, my Lords, all the judgments are already dealt with, my Lord, in the 2021 volume 16, my Lord, which I had mentioned. In paragraph 29 itself, all the judgments, my Lord.
For your satisfaction, we will go through it in your presence.
Yes, my Lord. That is in Punit Sharma's case, my Lord. Paragraph 29, all the 3 cases have been dealt with.
Yes, paragraph?
Paragraph 29, my Lords. And there may be others also, but in paragraph 29, all the 3 cases have been mentioned, my Lord.
Yes.
All these matters are prior to 2021, my Lords. My Lord will kindly take this into the notice also, my Lord. In paragraph 29...
29 is extraction from Zahur Ahmad Rathur, which he has read.
Not only Zahur, Latha and Anita. All 3 judgments are being cited continuously, my Lord, so far whenever the issue arises. So this has been, my Lord, this has already been dealt with. And thereafter, my Lord will see paragraph 33, which I had mentioned. At that point of time, my Lord did not have the book. Therefore, I'm not reading, I'm just drawing attention. Paragraph 33 and 34. And then paragraph 39, last 7-8 lines, my Lord, it starts with yet. Yet on material significance is the fact that the higher post of so-and-so, which I read before my Lord, and after considering the fact so far as in the similar situation, my similar issue is in paragraph 2, my Lord, which I had read at the outset. So, my Lord, the relevant paragraphs would be, my Lord, paragraph 2, 29 is, my Lord, where the distinction has been drawn, my Lord. And thereafter 33, 34 and 39. They have not replied so far as this judgment is concerned. They have not answered my supplementary affidavit by which, my Lord, I have brought exactly the similar situation through which, my Lord, the case has been allowed in Punit Sharma, my Lord. They have not replied in spite of so many occasions, my Lord, granted for filing the counter affidavit.
Here there is one difference, if you could notice. There the Supreme Court was of the view that the manner in which the persons with higher qualification were also being considered, because the wordings showed the intent that they did not want to exclude the degree holders from consideration on the lower post of junior engineer.
I will assist my Lord.
Here the situation is just the different.
No, it
they
is
want
not
to
different,
exclude you because they
not
want the space completely free for diplomates.
No, my Lord, it is they who are saying this without there being any basis. Now, how I say this, whatever has been cited before my Lords is of before 2019, my Lord, or till 2019. Now, the AI, my Lords, the new education policy is of 2020, which I have annexed as at page 8, my Lord. This says, my Lord, I'll be reading it in paragraph 5. Now, there is a new education policy, my Lord. The AICT being, my Lords, the apex body, it has also come up with so many things. My Lord, we'll just see one only for few lines, my Lord. Paragraph, the supplementary affidavit, page 8, my Lord, para 5. Here it says that AICT has been offering lateral entry to students in diploma as well as undergraduate course in engineering and technology. This is what they have come up in 2020, my Lords. They are not replying by now. A student wishing to pursue a diploma course is normally in class 10 pass out, and such is in his pursuance of diploma remains devoid of basic science course heretofore available in +2 level. Consequently, such diploma pass out are offered lateral entry into undergraduate courses directly to the second year universities, which feels that there is a need to bridge course of such students, has been doing this practice since a
That
long.
also agreed. Assuming that,
Now-
it doesn't
now-
make it an inline.
Now, paragraph 7, my lord. I'll just finish off with my supplementary,
All
lord. Para 7, my lord. Multiple entry has always been there in diploma and undergraduates level of engineering and technology through lateral entry. For example, an ITI pass student can take direct admissions in second year or diploma. Similarly, a diploma pass student can take admission in second year of undergraduate course in engineering and technology. My lord, this is the new government policy they are not relying upon. So this is 2000. Now, my lord will see at annexure 11, my lord, page 10. This is a chart which has been prepared. And my lord, the judgment which I right now cited directly talks about, my lord, that what is the intent of the, my lord, constitution. My lord will kindly see the recruitment process at page 27. Here the 62% of the post of assistant engineer basic grade or service shall be filled up by the competitive examination conducted by the commission through direct recruitment. The validity of the merits list shall be for 1 year with effect so and so. 10% post of assistant engineer of the service shall be filled up by promotion from junior engineers. If that is not the course, my lord, that if the junior engineers have a different course and the assistant engineers has a different course, my lord, there would not have been any promotional post. And this is what, my lord, the decision of 2021, my lord, lays down, my lord. This too. And then
Anyway,
again,
that's what you have argued, but
yes.
then it
So,
has
my lord,
an inherent fallacy
I'm
there.
just finishing off, my lord. I'm just finaling with one line, finalizing it with one line. That, my lord, now there is a new education policy that comes in the year 2020. They have not been able to rebut my supplementary affidavit in spite of so many occasions given to them. So far as, my lord, the decision, my lord, in the year 2021 rendered, that fully, my lord, covers my case. That is very much clear from paragraph 2 itself. And, my lord, sir, all those decisions, even, my lord, which right
All right,
now, my
we'll
lord,
take it into
by this apex code, this is of 2019, my lord. This is not after 2020.
Arguments heard.
Puneet Sharma case, my lord, in paragraph 40, why it was rendered, noticed in paragraph 40 that the rule itself was amended retrospectively.
Arguments
Your
heard.
Lordship, I'm sorry. There is a 2024 judgment, Your Lordship, that distinguishes Puneet Sharma, especially in the context of diploma and Btech, and it responds to the specific query that Your Lordships have raised of whether Btech is in line with diploma or not. I have taken a printout, Your Lordship, para 10. There is just one line, if I may
Please.
place it.
You are for a different intervener. I
am
thought
for
you
a
were
different
assisting
intervener.
him.
No, Your Lordship. I am for a single intervener applicant. Para 10, Your Lordship. Last line. Last page also. It discusses.
Lord, this is the
Puneet
judgment
Sharma.
which I had at the outset mentioned, my lord, that the division bench of this honorable court, while sitting with my lord's honorable Justice Parsad, oh sorry, my lord, this is, yes, but I had mentioned this matter, my lord, and subsequently, my lord, I had showed this to the honorable bench, and only thereafter the IA of Mr. Avinash Srivastava was allowed, and he was directed to file the counter affidavit, which till date he has not filed. my lord.
So advised, my lord. I was advised not to file.
In this, Your Lordship, para 10 on the last page.
This is on a different, my
It
lord.
is.
My
if I-
issue is different.
If I may place it, it is also to be noticed that the acquisition of a diploma is not a necessity for obtaining a graduate degree, and even a person passing the secondary school can get admission directly to the graduate stream of engineering. And this has discussed the 2021 Supreme Court judgment of Puneet Sharma and has distinguished, Your Lordship.
That's right.
And this is significant in context of the submission made in para 22, page 23 of the writ petition, Your Lordship, where the ground that they have taken is that it's the same channel, it's on the same line, Your Lordship.
All right. All right,
Obliged.
thank you. Post for judgment on 28th of January.
Obliged, my lord.
Are you supplying copies of this?
Please, that
It is not reported in any.
doesn't matter. We'll take the knowledge.
Neutral citation, my lord, and CC online.
All right.
Should I also provide, or it would suffice, my lord, for
you,
today?
you must know. You must
Very
know.
well.
You shouldn't even
Very
ask.
well, my lords. We'll do that. We'll do that. Obliged.
Do it today.
Sure.
Keep your word.
Appearance slips, ladies and gentlemen. Appearance slip is yes.
C19, Mr. Kundan Kumar.
No, straightway I would like
One second. Let us just refresh ourselves.
My lord.
Forgot what I read yesterday. DB का full form क्या होता है? 30 to 40 DB.